The real challenge to the Christian faith these days, it still is about Christianity's truth, or faith versus science. But more often than not, it isn't a logical objection anymore. Rather, it is an emotional one. It is that Christianity isn't good. So it isn't so much that Christianity isn't true. What objectors would say is that Christianity isn't good, and God is hateful, or that Christianity is hateful or harmful to people. And this is one of the key issues that people will throw at people of faith, saying, well, look at the God of the Old Testament, and that is not a God that I can follow. All right, so let's look at this, and I will tell you, this is an issue that I wrestle with as a believer. John the Baptist, he wrestled with things, and I do wrestle with this some, but let me give you a couple of thoughts as we look at this question of Old Testament violence, because there'd be the destruction of the Amalekites, there's going to be the flood, there would be the destruction of the Canaanites, who actually need justice. For the judge of the earth to say, I have given you 400 years. I have given you every opportunity as witness, but your project remains to end the people of God. But that brings me to the point, because sometimes people want to focus in on, this story of the Amalekites. But you have to remember the rest of the story. Remember how God treated other nations. It did not judge them for hundreds of years. I mean, the United States is only 250 years old. Like 400 years. He allows this to go on before he judges it. And so who are we as mortals, as created beings, to look at a just judge and say, that's not right, you shouldn't have done that? When the rest of the story is, what is God doing? Through Israel, Jesus will be born. Jesus is going to die on the cross. He's going to bear the justice that we should have borne. We should have borne the wrath of God. And ultimately, he's going to provide eternal salvation. So I think this is a very specific command for a specific time, a specific reason. And it shows God's long-suffering. And when we see what is the national endeavor, the fixation of the Amalekites, it shows us that what God is doing is he is preserving his grand plan to redeem the world and redeem us. And that is what Amalek was out to destroy, and I believe why God judged them. This is an issue to wrestle with, for sure. But those are some thoughts as you wrestle with some of those Old Testament passages. My encouragement, if you're talking to someone, is, okay, let's look at what happened there, but let's zoom out and let's look at Jesus.